Good morning. Welcome to the Royal Lancashire Show. We are here for the British Simmental Cattle Society English National Show 2025. It is Saturday, 19th of July. This is our first class to go in front of our judge, Mr. Jimmy McMillan. We thank him very much for making the journey here today to do the judging duties. Our first class is heifer born on or after 1st of September 2024 onwards. We have one entry, lot number 232 from Barlow Brothers. This is Denise's Matilda.
Next, we've got another very special primitive breed, and this is my Lancashire pattern. These breeds can be kept on different islands. And the north one on sale. Then we've got another unique breed because they're always kept separate on the island. And the special thing about the north one on sale is
We have a number of sponsors for the Simmental National Show this morning, so we'll just give them a mention. They are Barlow Trailers, Cars Billington, Galloway and MacLeod Limited, Paragon Veterinary Group, Lloyd's Animals Feeds Limited and UK Sires. So we thank all our sponsors very much for allowing us to put on this show today for you, and we thank them very much for their support for the Simmental breed. So that's our first class done, and the first prize did go to Barlow Brothers with Denise's Matilda. Class 2 to come in next will be heifer born on or after 1st of July and 31st of August 2024. And we have 2 cattle forward in that class. We have about 50 cattle for you today at the Royal Lancashire Show for this Simmental English National Show. Well, it's on. Turn your volume up. As I said, our judge today is Mr. Jimmy McMillan, and we thank him very much for making the journey to the Royal Lancashire. We have a number of sponsors who we'd like to thank for the kind sponsorship of this show today. They are Barlow Trailers, Cars Billington, Galloway and MacLeod Limited, Paragon Veterinary Group, Lloyd's Animal Feeds Limited and UK Sires. We're just waiting for our second class to come in, which will be heifer born on or after 1st of July and 31st of August 2024. So we have two heifers in this class, both from Barlow Brothers. Denies his beauty and denies his fancy Teresa. So 233 is denies his beauty, born 15th of August 24, and the second one is denies his fancy Teresa, born 10th of August 24.
So, ladies and gentlemen, it's my great pleasure, as always, to introduce to you around this judging ring in front of the Simmental marquee, the judging of this national show of Simmental cattle. As I was speaking generally across the systems a few moments ago, first introduced into the country very early 1970s, and there are one or two families here with their cattle who can trace breeding of cattle on their farms right back to those very, very early introductions. A great British beef breed now, producing over 100,000 calves a year, and of course making a huge contribution to the breeding of good suckling cows up and down the country. And the contribution of Simmental
So
breeding
nearest to your camera is denies his fancy Therese, and furthest away from your camera is denies his beauty.
To the breeding of good beef from a Simmental cross, a hybrid with Simmental blood in it. So it's a far bigger contribution to beef than just those 100,000 calves that are born a year. It is a major player, the mother of all breeds. The Simmental.
So first prize goes to 234. Second prize goes to 233, both from Barlow Brothers.
Since I first walked onto the Royal Showground, probably had met him with the
Congratulations to them.
Simmental cattle for the Clement family, and Jimmy has been at the front of the showing in particular.
Class 3 will be for heifer born on or after 1st of April and 30th of June 2024. And there are 8 entries in this class.
On various farms, I suppose we could say principally the Darshams and the Clements family, and of course Stirling, Boddington, Gloucestershire, where Jimmy was again in charge day to day of Simmental cattle. Jimmy's worked his way through the first couple of classes, relatively small classes for our Simmentals, and his third class will be class 53 in the schedule if you Barlow Trailers, Michael Williams Trailers here in Lancashire, Cars Billington, major agricultural supplies business, Galloway and McLeod supplying some of the best feed for the top cattle in this country, experience the difference.
Right.
Is what they
So we're just
recognise
waiting to
in
bring the cattle
the
in
feed
for our third
that
class.
is supplied, so they will tell
Class
you.
3
Paragon
is
Veterinary
heifer
Group,
born on or after
Lloyd's
1st of
Animal
April
Feeds,
and
and of
30th of
course
June 2024,
leading that
and there are
Lloyd's
8
sponsorship
entries
is
in this
President
class.
of the Simmental Cattle Society, Chris Martindale. The sixth sponsor is UK Sires, and I've met David Christophers this morning, son of a dairy farmer down in the West Country, down in Cornwall, and he is representing UK Sires, Bob Willis and Hannah Smith's business, dealing with some of the best genetics, not only from Simmental but other big breeds here in this country today. So that's an initial introduction to this Simmental judging ring. A brief introduction to the judge. I'll do a more detailed one probably later on this morning. But I'm going to leave you to enjoy.
So we have 3 heifers in the ring at the moment. We're just waiting for the rest to make their way in.
1st of April, 30th June 24. They'll be followed by second class, second big heifer class, 1st of January, 31st of March 24. And there'll be a ring full of Simmental cattle again. If you want to talk anything about Simmental cattle, they have got a refreshments area here, right beside the ring. Coffee and sandwiches. Kath Martindale in charge there. Supporters. So that is Simmental. 1 or 2 other banners around the ring include, of course, Bowland Foods, and there's a link to some of the best Simmental cattle here in this region to the Bowland Foods business. So, ladies and gentlemen, enjoy the Simmental cattle. Remember that around the part of the showground we're judging our other breeds in the main area. Hereford cattle, Aberdeen Angus cattle, we've got Limousin cattle, we've got the national show of Dexter cattle, and
So our judge is just taking an early look at this class of 8 heifers born on or after 1st of April and 30th of June 2024. Lovely class of young heifers for our judge, Mr. Jimmy McMillan, to cast his eye over. So in the ring we have number 235, Isla Gibbon is showing Marhol Rebel. And we have 4 entries from PM and R Fitton, which are 236, 237, 238 and 239. And they are Simply Rosetta, Simply Nora Rosie, Simply Nora Roseanne, Simply Luna Rose. 240 is from RE and SHW Steggles, and that's Denise's Matilda, the 20th. Then 241 and 242 are from JH and VG Wood, and they are Pope's Takara's Rose and Pope's Nelly's Rhea. So those are the 8 heifers in the ring for our judge this morning.
So that's our sheep for this morning. We're back again at 3:30. We might have to hopefully have all these guys again and maybe some more. So what's going to try is get some more breeds. Exactly. We're going to go come and talk to you. If you're interested in our native breeds in any way, shape or form, can we have a big hand while we're just lap around the ring for you to thank all these guys for bringing the sheep
Heifer 240 is coming up towards the judge now from RE and SHW Steggles, and that one is Denizes Matilda the 20th.
So ladies and gentlemen, I give a special thank you also to Lynn. She organised this coming out because I very much hope that happy. After that, we're going to go round the applause. History in this country is an essential part of farming. You'll find but it is also essential as representing 60, 70, 80 breeds of sheep that we've developed in different parts. You go over there to the sheep area and meet the stock of Simmental, meet the Chardonnay,
Yeah, there's a camera there. 239 is coming forward now. 239 is from PM and R Fitton, Simply Luna Rose is taking her turn in front of the judge.
That's the story of my life, that. I'm only good for getting stuff off.
238 is coming forward now. This one is Simply Nora Roseanne. This one is also from PM and R Fitton. So she's taking her turn in front of the judge now. Our judge is Mr. Jimmy McMillan. It's a little bit rainy here in the Royal Lancashire, but we're coping with it. It's not too bad at the moment. 'This is number 241. This is from JH and VG Wood. This is Pope's Tarkers. No, it's not. I'm so sorry. It's 237. It's got its number curled up and I can't see it. It's PM and R Fittins, and it's Simply Nora Rosie taking her turn in front of the judge now. And that's 237. Two, 3, 5 is coming forward now. This one's Marhul Rebel from Isla Gibbon. God, there's a camera. So the judge has had a good look at all of these heifers in this third class. So they'll just parade once more and then he'll start to select his order for the prize tickets. So coming provisionally into first place is 242 Pope's Nelly's Rear.
Where we have breeds, we have great British breeds of the Hereford and the Aberdeen Angus. And we're going to meet also the Simmental, one or two other breeds, Longhorns, we just there in the tent. We have our national show of Simmental cattle in the adjoining ring there, just beside the Longhorn shearing equipment and clothing store. You won't see a bigger presentation of Simmental cattle anywhere in the country than here in Lancashire this morning. The Shire horse, ladies and gentlemen, before we hand back to Delma for results in the first, bred over centuries in this country for power. Not necessarily the quickest worker, but steady, reliable, and does not shirk its duties. The Shire horse was named after all the shires throughout the countryside here in England, famous for height, strength, lots of muscle, large hooves, and feathers on the legs. They're well known for their calm and gentle nature, and they are always eager to please. They are descendants of the great horse. They've been the workhorse, carry warriors to battle, for the farmer to use to plough and as a workhorse, and big famous as a war horse that became less popular after the introduction of, first of all, the steam engine and then the combustion engine, and numbers decreased dramatically. A very important role today as a promotional tool for a few breweries, still as a barge horse and still used in forestry operations, as well as putting wedding carriages, funeral corteges, logging in sensitive areas. Just some of the uses of the Shire horse as we see it in this ring this morning and still present on many equine establishments up and down the country. Ladies and gentlemen, a brief introduction to the role of the Shire horse, the great English horse. We have one or two suffix and a pressure on the showground tomorrow, but today we focus on the Shire.
The cow's wet.
tend to look at all the animals.
So first in that class was 242 from JH and VG Wood. That was Pope's Nellie's Rear. Second was 240 from RE and SHW Steggles. That was Deniz's Matilda the 20th. Third was 241 from GH and VG Wood. Pope's Tarka's Rosa. Fourth was 238 from PM and R Fitton. Simply Nora Roseanne. Fifth was 237 PM and R Fitton, Simply Nora Rosie, and sixth was 235 Isla Gibbon with Marwell Rebel. That was a lovely class of young heifers. We'll now just get ready for our next class, which is class 4. This one is heifer born on or between 1st of January and 31st of March 2024. And there are 9 exhibits forward in this class. Just a reminder that our judge today is Mr. Jimmy Macmillan, and this is the British Simmental English National Show, kindly being hosted by the Royal Lancashire Show. And we have a number of sponsors to thank today. This is Barlow Trailers, Cars Billington, Galloway and MacLeod Limited, Paragon Veterinary Group, Lloyd's Animal Feeds Limited and UK Sires, and we thank them all for their kind and generous sponsorship of these Simmental classes here today at the National English Show.
Some of them, nothing. Some of them.
So 254 is coming forward. This one is from Holly Grant, and it is Tapster Roseanne Star. That's the first one to present in front of the judge. 252 will be next to present. She'll just make her way around. 252 is from PA and SM Cade, and this one is Cade Kathleen's Rockstar. And she was born 14th of January 24. She's number 252. (251) is next to present. This one is from Paul Gunther. This one is Fair Covert Rowena. She was born 16th of January 24. So another tremendous of heifers for our judge. (250) is next. That one is from RE and SHW Steggles, and this one is Whackton Rita. She was born 16th of January 2024. (249) presents next. 249 is from Marcus Searle. This one is Gilt Cross Ritzy, born 22nd of January 24. (248) is next to come forward. 248 is from T and J Hassel, and this is Fishpool Rose, born 24th of January 2024. 247 is next to come forward. This one is from Marcus Searle. This one is Gilt Cross Razzle Dazzle. And she was born 11th of February 24. "244" is the next one to come forward. This one is from JH and VG Wood. This one's Pope's Nellie's Prudence. And she was born 8th of March 2024.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I promised you my voice occasionally around the Simmental judging ring, alongside the rest of the
So we have one more heifer to come
responsible
forward in
for
this class.
here on the showground.
And
You have a strong class of
she will make her way around now. This one is 243.
competition.
This one is from GH and VG Wood. And this one is Pope's Diamond Ritchie. Sorry, Pope's Diamond Ritzy. And she was born 20th of March 24. So this is the last of the 9 for the judge to have a closer look at.
I've just put my space on the refreshment screen to present to you what I'm very proud to do, and that is these Simmental cattle that are a national show of this breed. It was first introduced into the country back in the early 70s. As I mentioned earlier, there are exhibitors here, one or two of them, who would have been involved in those very, very early importations of cattle, Simmental cattle, to this country. Simmental, big in stature, matching the other big Caroline, but with not only good beef fleshing characteristics,
So the cattle will now parade once more
the class of heifers you
for our judge, and then he will make his selections for the coveted red ticket in this strong class of heifers, born 1st of January and 31st of March 2024.
looking after Simmental cattle, the principal history he's been responsible for, started for the winning many, many national accolades and awards with those cattle in the early 2000s from the Royal Showground. Sterling, Boddington, and the family there in Gloucestershire was another major spot. The history of Jimmy McMillan, and again, national recognition for all the work done by Jimmy alongside the team at Boddington in the Simmental world. Heifers in the ring, born between 1st of January and 31st of March 24, and our sponsors here in this section. We're very grateful to their contribution to the show rings, our trailers, Heifer Williams, Agricultural retail outlets throughout the region. Galloway McLeod, top quality, just experience it. They're scrap line, good feed for animals. The Paragon Veterinary Group are part of our team of sponsors here for Simmental. Much appreciated. Paragon, breeding services to support your herd. Average 6 embryos per collection. So it tells me in your advert. I see there are 2 representatives around the ring. If we give you names, we will introduce you. And we're always happy to recognise the work of our sponsors, supporting farmers with cattle. Just a little bit more about your breed. There's a wonderful booklet produced every year, which is the Simmental Review. 24 edition is available in the Simmental print. Highlights such features as national beef evaluation data showing British Simmental advantages in age at slaughter, reducing finishing costs, improving environmental impact, and of course those very strong maternal traits. Look at performance, efficiency and profit. Look at calf and maternal size calves finish on average 37 days earlier. The continental sires 46 days earlier than calves by a native bred sire. Simmental cows will cost an average of £74 less to finish. All these interesting statistics, you can pick up more of this information from the Simmental Review. I also found one very interesting one from a couple of years ago, and that's how much the genetics from British Simmental cattle breeding was being exported at the time to China. A huge benefit to the income from your pedigree cattle. I understand it's a situation that's rather on hold at the moment, but they're hoping very much to reintroduce again to the spectrum which is available to Simmental breeders.
Yes, there is. There's one. Yeah, there's that yellow one.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a classic line of Simmental heifers. I think you want to give these breeders a round of applause. It's an absolutely cracking show. And one of the strongest classes I'm sure Jimmy's had to judge in the many times he's judged over the years. What a classic show. The breed at its best is what you're seeing here at Lancashire. And when Jimmy is still making a final assessment here in the ring. The presentation party for these prizes will be joined by Emily Arthur, who is representing Advanced Breeding Club, the Paragon Veterinary Group. So while you look at those heifers, it is those great maternal traits within the breed. I mentioned earlier on the contribution of Simmental to food production in this country. It's just over 100,000 calves a year bred to a Simmental bull. But what about the record in the enhancement of maternal traits in a suckling cow in herds up and down this country? It is tremendous. The amount of Simmental blood that's been used to produce a hybrid suckling cow, and that further enhances the importance
So our
of
judge
the
just asking the
Simmental
first two to parade again,
beef
just
production
check the
in this
locomotion.
country
Locomotion, a
today.
very important part
You
of
have
the
a man
correctness
who is our
of the
judge,
animal.
who has been almost brought up with Simmental cattle. His history goes back a little bit further. Born
And it looks like they're lining up as they were.
and bred on a farm in Scotland. Some of his proudest moments in the show rings were at the 9 days of the Royal Show. Showing the Boddington Simmental, and they swept the board in the national competitions on one of those last two Royal Shows, where the teams, the individual champions.
So in first place in class 4 we have 252, which is from PA and SM Cade, and that one is Cade's Kathleen's Rockstar. In second place is 247 from Marcus Searle. That one is Guild Cross Razzle Dazzle. In third is 249, also from Marcus Searle, Guild Cross Ritzy. In fourth place is 251 from Paul Gunther, Fur Covert Rowena. Fifth place goes to 254, Holly Grant, Capster Rockstar, Roxanne Star. And in sixth place, 248, T&J Hazel's Fishpool Rose. So that concludes class 4. A lovely class of heifers. Next we have class 5, which is heifer born on or between 1st of August and 31st of December 2023, and there is one entry in this class.
Yeah, brilliant, thank you. Yeah, well, don't have a think about it, we'll call back. Hey? We'll get a link on if you want later. Right, we'll call back anyway, a bit later, thank you. We can have an orange one.
So, ladies and gentlemen, around the Simmental ring, we will have one or two smaller classes for you, for heifers, stronger heifers, maturing heifers, and then our cows and calves.
So yes, our next class, class 5, will only have one entry when she gets in the ring, and it's heifer born on or between 1st of August and 31st of December 2023.
Great maternal traits that are constantly being improved within the breed and promoted to farming generally.
Well, while we're waiting, we'll just say a tremendous thank you to all the exhibitors, the handlers, everybody who's turned these cattle out for a tremendous show today. So we'll say thank you to them for taking the time to get these cattle into show condition. It's not an easy job and does not happen overnight. So we'll say thank you to them for doing a tremendous job, and you will see as the classes go on what a wonderful show of Simmentals we have here at the Royal Lancashire here today.
From your council, you at least I could recognise so far today. Richard Storer Smith is with us, and John Barlow is with us. That's two of your council members who are present here on the showground. If there are any others that require information, please let me know. But you have a breed of cattle in the Simmental that is hugely significant to beef cattle farming in this country, and I personally am very proud to be associated with the breed here again on this Lancashire showground.
So here we go. This one is 255. This is from Barlow Brothers, and this one is Denies Is Wild. This is the only exhibit in this class. This is class 5. And she was born 21st of September 2023. So we have a representative from sponsor UK Sires presenting the red rosette in this class. Thank you to all our sponsors at this English National Show. And so 255, Barlow Brothers take the red rosette with Denies Is Wild. Class 6 is another heifer class. This is for born on or between 1st of April and 31st of July 2023. And there will be 2 entries forward in the next class. So we've just turned our camera towards the marquee that's where all the business end is going on. You can see a few of the cattle in the foreground. They'll be coming out later. Here we are. Here's 257 making her way in, followed by 256. So these are the 2 entrants in this class of older heifers. These 2 are born in between 1st of April and 31st of July 2023. We've some of our exhibitors are just getting a little bit too keen and coming into the wrong class, so she'll just make her way out again. So we have 2 in this class. We have 257, which is presenting now to the judge. This one is from Holly Grant, and this one is Heathbrow Precious. She was born 7th of April 2023. So next one to come forward will be, she's in camera shot now, 256. This one is from the Barlow brothers. This one is Denise's Eunice the Fifth, and she was born 29th of June 2023. So just a reminder, you're watching the live stream coverage from the English National Show, kindly being hosted by the Royal Lancashire Agricultural Society, and it's Saturday the 19th of July. So those are the two heifers in this class of heifers born between 1st of April and 31st of July 23. Pulled into first place, provisional, will be 256 from Barlow Brothers. That one is Denise's Eunice the Fifth. And in second will be 257 Holly Grant with Heathbrow Precious. And this time it's going to be our representative from Paragon Veterinary Group who will be presenting the rosettes. We thank all of our sponsors for their kind sponsorship of these classes here today at the English National Show.
I've got the card of it. Get the card.
There's the nod from the judge, so that confirms Barlow Brothers take first place in Class 6 with Denise's Eunice the fifth, and Holly Grant takes the second place with Heathbrow Precious. And there's our representative from Paragon Veterinary Services to present the prizes. Another lovely turnout. A smaller class, but still quality is oozing out of these females today here at the English National Show. Our next class will be Class 7. This is another heifer class, born on or between 1st of January and 31st of March 2023, and there are 3 exhibitors in this class. So we'll just wait for them to make their way out. Watch the cable, watch the cable. And here we go. So leading the way in is 258. This one is Fur Covert Peggy from Paul Gunther. 259 is next. That one is from RE and SHW Steggles. That's Vale Royal Annie's Princess. And the third one to come in will be 260 from Stora Smith Simmentals, and that is Stora Smith Puzzle. We'll just wait for her to make her way in, and that will be the 3 forward in this class. I can see her coming now out the marquee. And here she is. So those are our 3 for the next class. A reminder again, if you're just joining us, this is our 7th class of heifers. Our judge is Mr. Jimmy Macmillan, who's made the journey down to the Royal Lancashire here today, and we thank him very much for taking on the judging duties at this English National Show of British Simmental cattle. So 260 is first to present.
Just one way or something. Just one way or something. Thank you. Thank you.
So this one is Stora Smith Simmentals, and this one is Stora Smith Puzzle, lot number 260, and she was born 1st of January 2023.
Becca.
258 is coming forward now. This one is from Paul Gunther. This one is Fur Covert Peggy, born 4th of January 2024. So she's presenting now to our judge, Mr. Jimmy Macmillan. And then we have one more in this class. This is the last of our classes. Then we have a couple of cow classes. Then we'll begin the bulls. .259 is coming forward now. This one is RE and SHW Steggles. And this is Vale Royal Annie's Princess, and she was born 13th of March 2023. So this is the third of our heifers in this last of our heifer classes.
Just live streaming. Just stay there. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. It's going to rain again.
So in first place at the moment, we have 258 from Paul Gunther, Fur Covert Peggy. Second is Vale Royal Annie's Princess from RE and SHW Steggles. And then third provisionally is Store Smith Puzzle from the Store Smith Simmental team. And it looks like there's a change. Moving down into third is Vale Royal Annie's Princess. Moving into second is 260 from Storer Smith Simmentals. And that's Storer Smith Puzzle. And here's our representative from UK Sires to present the prizes. So first is Paul Gunther, 258 with Fur Covert Peggy. Second goes to 260 from Storer Smith Simmentals with Storer Smith Puzzle. And third is the Steggle team with Vale Royal Annie's Princess, lot 259. So that concludes the last of our heifer classes. We now move on to our cow class. We have two cow classes. One doesn't have any entries, so we move on to class 9, which is cow born in 2020 or 2021 in milk or certified in calf at the time of the show. And we have one entry in this class. She'll be out in a moment. And she is from the Steggle team, lot 261, Scotland Hill Ivy Molly. And she was born 9th of April 2021. So we'll just wait for her to make her way into the ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's all about the play in the various facets of the animal that we look at when we judge. It's about good locomotion. We think about a good flat long hand to squeeze the calf when we know that it's necessary. She just shot as she came into the ring for our judge this morning. And congratulations again, Lila, with the big total champion, Pepper and Calf. Marcus Tracy, he produced the ball, the standard reserve, for the large car. Nice square ball, a put in each corner, and quite rightly Tracy's leading. He has got wonderful locomotion. We look for a full run the field to serve the cows, he was after himself, look at heifer.
So it looks like she's on her way in. Here she is, 261. So this is from RE and SHW Steggles. And it's Scotland Hill Ivy Molly. And she has twin calves at foot. What a tremendous outfit, showing exactly what the Simmental is bred to do. Good working mothers producing exceptional calves.
So the next judging ring, ladies and gentlemen, female championship match with judge.
So they'll just come forward now in front of the judge and take a closer look.
Barlow was interbreed champion overall in Europe.
As it says on the promotional banner around the ringside, it says Simmental, the mother of all breeds. And what better example do you have than what's in the ring now of a beautiful Simmental cow doing exactly what she's bred to do, with a tremendous pair of calves at her side. So she takes the first prize in this, Class 9, and she's 261 Scotland Hill Ivy Molly, and she is from RE and SHW Steggles. So she'll make her way out the ring, and then we'll get ready for Class 10, which is another cow class. Cow born before the 1st of January 2020 in milk or certified in calf at the time of the show. So this is the last of our female classes coming up, and then we'll start the bulls. And here we go, she comes in the ring now. This is 262. This is Barlow Brothers, and this is Deniz's Trixabel. And she has 3 calves at foot. Wow. What an absolute tremendous example, again, of what the Simmental does. She is the mother of all breeds. That is their strapline. And what more example could you have of a working mother with 3 calves at foot? So this is Deniz's Trixabel 15. She was born 16th of September 2018. And she has 3 calves at foot. She has been out in the show circuit this year, taking overall interbreed at the Great Yorkshire Show just a couple of weeks ago. So now it's her turn in the ring here at the Royal Lancashire.
Excuse me, excuse me, we're live streaming the show. Can you just stand back a second? That'll do. That'll do. Or just go up 5 yards. Thank you very much.
So another tremendous example of what the Simmental can do with 3 calves at foot. 3 calves at foot is a very, very rare event in the animal world, and this mother is doing exactly what she needs to do, and it's a tremendous outfit. I don't know what more to say. So UK Sires are presenting the rosettes in this class. We thank them again for their sponsorship. And she takes the red ticket in this last of the female classes. So she is Deniz's Trixabel 15, and she is number 262 if you've got a catalogue.
Excuse me, bud. Only a little bit. That's it. Perfect. Thank you.
So that comes to the end of female classes. Once Deniz's Trixabel has made her way out the ring, we will then start, I believe, with the bull classes. Class number 11 will be our first bull class.
Lions are 24-5 up.
Just checking to see what's going on now. We're bringing out... Excuse me, what are we doing now, please?
Yes, champion cow.
So we're now going to judge champion cow. So we're bringing back out number 261 from the Stegel team, Scotland Hill Ivy Molly. So
Triplets and twins in the same ring.
So if you are watching this, you're watching a very rare sight, because it's not very often that you get a cow with triplets followed by a cow with twins. So this is an exceptionally rare sight in the cattle world.
Overall female. Overall female.
And we're not judging senior cow. It looks like we're now judging overall female, as all
So, ladies and
female
gentlemen,
winners are
my
coming
great
in.
pleasure to return to this ring where the Simmental cattle are being judged. And thank goodness I haven't missed the championship. We have your female championship. You were watching Jimmy as he judged the last of the cow and calf classes a moment ago. And now we are on to female champion. So you're going to have exhibits that have won the junior heifer classes through the intermediate age heifer classes up to the young mature heifers and your 2 cow and calf exhibits. So that is the parade now taking place in the Simmental judging ring. This judging ring here on this Lancashire showground that where we see classes sponsored by Marlow Traders, Cars Billington, Galloway MacLeod, Paragon Veterinary Group, Lloyd's Animal Feeds and UK Science. These are your prize-winning heifers, your juniors 1, 2, 3, 4, your 3 senior heifers, your 2 cows and calves. So if my calculations are right, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Could have 8 females plus calves. That's another 5. Rather unluckily, you could have 13 animals in the ring. Anyway, that is what we have.
We have 7 females in,
Simmental.
competing for our overall female champion.
2025. As you watch Jimmy judging this, I would just bring the Simmental community back to remember our judge who was here last year. Ronald was here last year, and within a month of being on the showground, he very, very sadly lost his father. Many of you will know. I won't ask for any moment of silence. Just remember, Mr. Ronald Senior, as you watch this female championship being judged. The other thing that Stuart did during that month, just to lighten it a little bit, he got married as well to Fiona, who was with him. So that just takes us back to the show here on the show last year. Just remember the Sporonic family that we've judged and have made such a great contribution to the breeding of Simmental cattle in this country. So you have your females for championship. You have in your judging ring, Helen, who has seen this sort of stamp of cattle in judging rings.
So this is our female champion that we're judging now. So all our first prize females will be in the ring in a moment. We're just waiting for, I think, 1 or 2 more to come in, and then we'll be go for female champion.
Working now with livers and cattle, believe it or not, but we don't mention that too much when we see him on duty in a Simmental judging ring, working with the Mash family. And they're in Buckinghamshire, Cheshire, in Buckinghamshire. I didn't get a chance to ask him what he does when he's not thinking about cattle. But I was given a few suggestions by a few of his friends. But I won't repeat those on a microphone. But Jimmy, we're pleased to see you here. Everyone has confidence that you're getting this job right, and we hope you're enjoying your time in the ring as well. As our judge here with Simmental cattle, this is your female championship. Best female from the 8 classes. 8 classes, I think I worked out, plus 5 calves, 30 animals in the ring. just while you watch and enjoy Jimmy there, I've mentioned the impact of the Simmental breed in siring good calves for the meat sector in this country. Over 100,000 years still regularly produced. A breed that is really going places. If you've got pedigree cattle, you're seeing tremendously strong sales of Simmentals at the major auction centres, H&H and Stirling and Aberdeen, and with Aberdeen up in Scotland. Very good averages. If you're potentially looking at Simmental as a breed to work with. Simmental genetics are the bedrock of the Anderson family farm, 135 suckling cow herd up in the Borders. They focus on exploiting the potential output of each female annually, rearing one high quality calf that's in demand by finishing. Right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the moment, and we're going to give the microphone to our judge. He's going to make a few comments on his females, and then all the suspense in the ring with these exhibitors will be released in you tap out. Champion reserve. Jimmy's going to have a few words with you about his females, and then he's going to tap out a champion and the reserve from this wonderful line. Let's have a round of applause, first of all, for each exhibitor who brings our wonderful Simmental cattle to this national show on the Lancashire Showground. They put a lot of effort into turning them out, but at the end of the day, they're looking to earn a living from them. Here is your judge.
Royal White and the Simmental Society is a great all the stuff and women and all these put on them. Tremendous show. The Simmental family. Lined up. I'll just chop out the chop in
So, ladies and gentlemen, it is champion and risen female Simmental breed national show, year 2025.
Watch the cable.
So watch Jimmy's eye, he's got some wonderful young females that he was speaking about there a few moments ago. That potential to become wonderful breeding cows for the breed. Remember, farmers are looking to breed good animals, not only for their own herd, but these top herds are looking to sell good females to other breeders. He's chosen the 252 from, I do apologise for this equipment, I'll get the team equipment as soon as we finish this. 252 from the Cade family. January 24 born, Rockstar is your champion female. Standing in reserve is the exhibit again from that part of the country. Four Gunthers, four Linda Gunthers, first of it Peggy, and January 24 for heifer. A round of applause if you would please for the two that stand at the front. Cade's getting close to replicating last year's successes, and we'll see how they go.
So your champion female today goes to the Cade family, 252, Cade Kathleen's Rockstar, and reserve female is 258 to Paul Gunther with Fur Covert Peggy. Congratulations to them and to all our exhibitors in this female classes.
Going down the line we have a Barlow heifer from Denizes. another Barlow heifer from the farm here in Lancashire. We have another Lancashire exhibit in a Pope's heifer from Jimmy and Vicky Wood. Anna, not here today, and Harry. And then we go to another Denizes and another Barlow heifer and another Barlow heifer. What a day the Barlows are having, but they haven't quite come out on top. We go back down to Norfolk to the Steggles family, where they successfully sell from their Simmental cattle through a farm shop there, Dereham, just outside Norwich, with the cow and 2 calves, and then have a round of applause and recognition of the work they do with their Simmental cattle for the Barlows, who produce Trixie, that 18-born cow with the 3 calves. A round of applause, if you would please, to all our exhibitors who've got their first prize winners in this ring for this national show. These heifers will parade. We'll have the champion female in front. Hopefully, we're going to have a few photographs, I think, ladies and gentlemen. I just, again, congratulate everyone with the show of cattle, just as Jimmy McMillan did a few moments ago.
So again, 252 is your champion female today. She comes from PA and SM Cade, and that's Cade Kathleen's Rockstar. And reserve female goes to Paul Gunther 258 Fair Covert Peggy. We'll just take some photographs and then we'll move on to the bull classes, I believe. Yeah, it's fine. He's small. So there we go, our females are making their way out of the ring. All right, good. So we're just preparing now to start our bull classes. We have we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bull classes for you. So we'll just wait for the first to come out. The first one will be Class 11, bull born on or after 1st of September 2024. And there will be one entry in this class. So we'll just wait for them to get their bulls ready. That was an outstanding show of Simmental females. And we must congratulate all the exhibitors that have turned their cattle out tremendous, and the handlers. So we'll just wait a few minutes and then. So while we're waiting, we'll just give a quick mention again to our sponsors for these Simmental classes at the English National Show. And we are kindly sponsored today by Barlow Trailers, Cowes Billington, Galloway and McLeod Limited, Paragon Veterinary Group, Lloyd's Animal Limited and UK Sires. And we're extremely grateful to them for their kind and generous sponsorship of these classes today here at the Royal Lancashire. Judge, Mr. Jimmy McMillan, just taking a moment while we wait for the first of the bull classes to start. Sorry about the delay here. We're just waiting while we get ready for the bulls to come out. Just a bit more preparation. We have 18 bulls altogether over various classes for you to see, and then once the bulls have been out, we'll do pairs, and then there's a group of 4 as well.
Only 15 quid. Large.
What, is it a blackie ticket?
Yeah, we do, yeah.
Black. I do like black.
Cheers.
Medium is the black one, please. Yeah.
Today.
Yeah. So I think here we go. We are just about ready. And this one is Robert. Can you get Chris a minute?
Who?
Chris.
Yeah.
Just is that one? So we're moving on to class 12, bull born on or after 1st of July and 31st of August 2024, and there are 4 entries in this class.
got all sizes if you do it's all in the back there. We don't eat anything really.
So we're just waiting for the other three to come out. We've got 267 in the ring. That one at the moment is Haltic Rampage. And we're just waiting for the other three to come forward. Sorry about the delay we've got here. It's just getting stock ready. So first up is 267. This one is from MV Hicks and Sons, and this one is Haltrick Rampage, and this one was born 16th of March 2020. This is class 12, bull born on or after 1st of July and 31st of August 2024. Sorry, that bull was born 2024, not 2020.
So, ladies and gentlemen,
So that's Haltic Rampage.
Simmental ring where we are now looking at our bulls. We've seen success for the unofficial East Anglian team in the female classes, with Cade family taking championship and the Gunters taking reserve. We now come to the bulls. And the first class of young bulls are in front of Judge Jimmy McMillan.
Next up is 266. Denies is Rocket Man from Barlow Brothers, born 3rd of July 2024.
But nothing forward. Anyway, second class. Three exhibits out of four from the list that I've got. No, four. Anyway, it's Simmental cattle. It is the male of the breed that we're now looking for. We're going through the junior classes up to a junior class for Simmental. The Simmental breed, ladies and gentlemen, it's lovely to have a big audience around the ring. Many of you may be looking at the breed for the first time.
The next bull to come forward in front of the judge will be 265. This one is again from Barlow Brothers, and that one will be Denies' Razzmatazz, born 12th of August 2024.
country. The Simmental is a very able breed, has proved to us to be a great all-rounder.
There we are, that one is razzmatazz. He's in front of the camera now, and he's number 265.
Which consistently end up in the day's top 10% of prices at suckled calf sales. Our Simmental cow maintains herself. She grazes, she produces milk, she is no problem at all. They are extremely good, they have extremely good maternal quality. As a farmer, Phil Anderson up in Berwickshire. Come down to Herefordshire, in Lidford, very close to the Prairie Raymond, Livingston Cattle. Simmental has stood the test of time with us, its mothering ability, calving needs, temperament, longevity. 12 to 13-month-old bull, finished for an abattoir contract.
And this one is the last of the Barlow Brothers bulls. This is 264. This is Deniz's Rendezvous, taking his turn in front of the judge. He was born 19th of August 2024. So those are the 4 bulls forward in this first class of bulls for you.
This is one I like, because I studied this one earlier on. This is a farmer up in the borders, up in East Lothian, 900 suckling cows. That's a huge number of cows on for day-to-day management. Simmental has got to be the Tesla of upper suckler beef production. She's a great dual-purpose cow. Easy calving, maternal, milky, and is able to extensively.
So the bulls will now parade, and then our judge, Mr. Jimmy Macmillan, will put them in his placings, ready for the presentation of the rosettes.
Totally off forage, and without any extra cost through to the end of December. Simmental is the backbone of the family's suckler finishing enterprise. That's 900 Simmental cross suckler cows kept on a farm in East Lothian. Just 3 credits there from recent publications that are available for anyone considering the Simmental breed as a terminal sire or as part of a program to produce a good sucking cow. This is the breed to look at. Just while you enjoy that parade again, I'm going to start just before Jimmy judges this class and do a little tour of the country of breeders who have brought their cattle here to this show. Without any foresight into which way they come off my list, I do start with a family who are very local to this showground. Jimmy and Vicky Wood, based here in Lancashire. Foods with a banner over there beside the ring.
So in first place at the moment we have MV Hicks and Sons with Haltic Rampage. Second is Deniz's Rocket Man. Third is Deniz's Razzmatazz, and fourth is Deniz's Rendezvous. If they stay in that order, but these are provisional until we get the nod from the judge.
They have continually focused on bringing in new bloodlines into their herd of pedigree Simmental. They've looked in recent times at producing
there we are, there's the rosettes in the order that I said, so congratulations to the Messrs Hicks and Sons with Haltic Rampage taking this first bull class. And then Barlow Brothers are in second with Deniz's Rocket Man. Third place Deniz's Razzmatazz, and Barlow Brothers fourth with Deniz's Rendezvous.
Thank you again to Paragon on behalf of
next to come out will be Class 13, which should have 8 bulls forward. And that one is for bull born on or after 1st of April and 30th of June 2024.
Here here in the ring. And at this stage of competition, 267 has come forward as the first, and that's Malcolm Hanks's candidates. We have a winner from the Barlow family in that bull class. A third prize winner is number and you have two other Barlow bulls here in the ring. So they leave for way for the next bull class, which will be the biggest bull class on the schedule. Bulls born on or after 1st of April, 30th of June 2024.
So we have eight bulls to come out for the next class, and we'll just give them a minute to prepare, and then hopefully they'll be out shortly. And I don't want to jinx things, but considering the weather forecast for today here at the Royal Lancashire Showground, I think they are getting off exceptionally well. The fact that we have had very little rain, so I don't want to jinx it, but it is actually dry at the moment. So we hope you're enjoying this live stream. Yeah, it says I have a voicemail and it's Dad wondering if we're going shopping.
What's that, sir? Yeah, feel free.
So we have some of the bulls forward for our next class. We're just waiting for another 4 to come out. There should be 8 altogether.
Hello. Yeah, you don't have to miss Something's phone today. We're in Lancashire. We're at the Royal Lancashire show, and then we're going down to Wales, and we'll be back next Friday night. Spit.
So we have 4 bulls now. Here's another one coming in. This one's 275, Pope's Randolph. So he's just making his way in. This is class 13. Bull born on or after 1st of April and 30th of June 2024. And we have 8 bulls to come out altogether. This is our biggest bull class of the day. Ten to 1. 10 to 1.
I've got you on camera. Just waiting for more interest.
Yeah, our steward Chris is just waiting for the last of the bulls to come forward. We should have 8 in this class. And we appear to only have 6 in the ring at the moment, so it won't be long. I can see another one coming out the marquee in a moment. Just doing some last minute prep. So here we are. Here's the. I think there's one more bull to come.
So I get one of them 2 big ones. Then we can wear this until it grows into a Yeah, yeah.
Here we are. There's one more to come. And I think that's all of them now.
Annie, just down. You're in the way of the camera.
It's all right. Thank you.
So first up in front of the judge is 276, I believe. Oh no, they're going to present. No, they're going to parade first before they present. But they're all in, and we're parading now. So this is Class 13, bull born on or after 1st of April and 30th of June 2024. And we have 8 bulls forward.
They're good to see, aren't they? They're good to see.
Yeah,
You know what they're called? Simmental. Simmental.
Simmental.
And they originally originate from Switzerland.
Okay.
And they were brought over to this country 45 years ago.
I was in the countryside in Switzerland a few months back. I probably saw them.
And they live in the mountains. And they have the bell.
So 276 is first. This one is from JH and VG Wood. And this one is Pope's Rector.
It's supposed to something to do with safety.
And he was born 1st of April 2024.
The bells ring and then the catman can...
So he's the first to present in this big class of 8 bulls.
Where did you keep these locally around here?
All through the country, really. They're very popular in Scotland. But what they are is they're more of a bull for breeding females, for crossing with other beef breeds, rather than breeding meat. They do breed meat as well. A Simmental cross cow could be crossed with a Limousine and Chevrolet. They're good mothers, very good mothers. Milky and easy carving. Yeah. So these bulls would be used, say, on lean cows or Salern cows or hill cows.
So 275 will be next to present. This is another one from the Pope's stable from JH and VG Wood. This one is Pope's Randolph, and this one was born 5th of April 2024.
You ever see those Valley Blackburn sheep? Do you ever see them? They're woolly with horns.
Yeah.
They're getting a lot more popular. They're from Switzerland as well.
Where were you?
Hexham.
Hexham.
Hexham. But we do live stream different breed societies, cattle and sheep. So we're live streaming this. So it's going out on YouTube live stream.
So there are 3 Pope's bulls in this class. Our next one to present will be another Pope's bull, Pope's Redback, 274.
People who now don't travel so much.
Yeah, you can tell.
So Helen does the commentary.
So here we are, 274 is JH and VG Woods, Pope's Redback, and he was born 9th of April 2024 as he takes his turn in front of our judge,
People will watch that.
Mr. Jimmy
Watch it on
McMillan.
YouTube apps. The quality we've got is absolutely fine. You can sit at home and watch it on smart TV.
Yeah.
Your lounge. Fascinating. Absolutely phenomenal. I'm 66. What is really starting that's starting
So, ladies and gentlemen, returning to this Simmental race from where the dairy cows
So next up we have the first of the Barlow Brothers bulls. This one is Deniz's Radar, number 273. He was born 11th of April 24.
per month, it's about 85 for the roan. But with the roan, with the roan, it's not long.
working his way through
The
classes,
residential,
got to the
residential
bulls,
about 85.
and the dedicated with his class of bulls that he's got to judge. We were talking about the breeders who have brought their Simmental cattle here to the show rings. We introduced that by talking about the Woods family and connection to their meat business here in half of the county, and the way they have selected very carefully female lines to particularly improve
That's a lot of money. That's a lot of
Simmental cattle that they present to
with
other
the roan.
farmers when they're selling their bulls, which they present to other farmers
Can you turn it on and off? We don't use it.
So next up is 272. This one is from Barlow Brothers again. This one is Denise's Regal, and he was born 12/04/2024.
But then Simmental has proved over 3 decades to be a great breed to work with. It was introduced to us by a lot of people, and we've made some great friends who will take you through the UK and beyond. The herd has had a successful field career, and we've loved every minute of it. And that brings me to one other emotional moment on this showground, and how wonderful it is to see Jimmy Woods out on the side of the show. I think this time last year we were all wondering whether we would ever see Jimmy again. Without
So
being,
Judge Jimmy McMillan takes the time to give all these bulls the same assessment as they parade individually in front of him. This next one to come forward is 271. This one is from JH and VG Wood. This one is Pope's Rolo. This one was born 13th of April 2024.
On my list now, I'm going to stop and dive around the Hicks family from Coventry, who brought one animal to the show. Malcolm Hicks and Sam Henry here on the showground. Malcolm's a great man for pigs as well, because they're all spot pigs that he produces. He's got a home, he's got a wife and 4 sons who'll show anything. He's bred some very good poultry, some duck and geese for many years as well. Malcolm, one of our team of Simmental breeders, president here today. The Cade family have already had success in the ring. Eric Cade, the stock woman. Mum and Dad are Sherry and Paul. Malcolm is here with them.
Coming forward now is 270. 270 is JH and VG Woods, Pope's Russian, and he was born 20th of April 24.
Hope to bring strong females to sale. Certainly they've shown more success here. Good nature, correctness, and strong female lines. Within the family, there's a show jumper who enjoys their horses as well as their Simmental cattle. We come to Isla Gibbon. Isla is here with other cattle who, apart from the Simmental, we saw her with success down in one of the other judging rings. Northwich, Cheshire is home. Marhall Simmental, the 180 beef and sheep acre beef and sheep farm. Crossed with beef shorthorns to produce conventional suckler cows. There's another good example, a modern example.
So the last of the 8 bulls forward now is from Barlow Brothers. This one's lot 268, and this one is Denise's Ringmaster, and he was born 28th of June 2024.
Commercial cattle, crossing the Simmental and shorthorn.
So he's the last of the 8 for consideration in this class by our judge, Jimmy McMillan.
Formula 1 racing. That's the Simmentals owned by George Scribbins and Holly Clark.
So just a reminder, you're watching the British Simmental Cattle Society English National Show here from the Royal Lancashire Agricultural Show. It's Saturday the 19th of July Our female classes are concluded. So we're now judging our bulls. Female champion was 252 from PA and SM Cade. Cade Kathleen's Rockstar. Reserve female was 258. And that was from Paul Gunther with Fur Covert Peggy. So we've got a few bull classes and then we'll do a male champion.
This little session as Jimmy comes towards a decision in this big bull class. Tom and Jenny Hassel. 30-acre farm, for barley for the cattle, the rest is down to grass. Temperament is what they look for in their Simmental. Good temperament, good colour. Look to sell both bulls and females, look to improve their female lines. Jenny is keen to use her veterinary roots to support their business. A parade of Simmental bulls. We've got, ladies and gentlemen, in this judging room, it's a national show. It's joining us. We've never met the Simmental before. Continental breed introduced to this country back in the early 1970s. From there, it is a breed that is producing about 100,000 calves a year by Simmental bulls. But their great impact on farming in this country is the further improvement of suckling cows on farms, the length and breadth of the country. For a quality fresh, appreciated by customers of Bowland Foods who are buying beef from 400 cattle a week through that business. Customers of Andrew Clark who runs a business down in Norfolk. He is focused on Simmental cattle. For many years at the farm, joining the slaughterhouse, he supplied where we kept Simmental beef to his customers through the wholesale meat business associated with the abattoir. The third business, which really came back to me the other day when I was reading some of my old Simmental maps, Bridget Borley. Borley is a great name from her father and her British father and mother.
Just give my catalogue try a minute.
Initially went to farmers markets and sold huge quantities of beef. Now it's still focusing on the farm.
Say bye, Flurry.
Say bye.
Wrong way, that way.
See ya. You're not going. Oliver. You're not going with
That's three major meat businesses in this country, very closely associated with the breed, the Simmental that you see here in the ring. Nearly said this morning, but I expect it's gone beyond the morning. I saw you've got bulls, class here. After this, there are one or two other bull classes before we come to a championship. I'll hopefully have the chance to introduce a few others, a breed of Simmental that are here today.
What number are you?
David is here presenting the prizes in this particular bull class. We thank all our sponsors for their contribution. UK Sire,
Shotty on your arm.
breeding partner. We offer bull owners a complete service with collecting, processing, storing semen, UK's largest independent EU licensed stud animal semen store.
Chris, who was fifth? Fifth number.
Maddie Clark,
276.
Thank you.
UK sires, and David,
So,
those supporting a name that many of you will know from a long history for good genetics, Rob Wills. Leading that parade in with prize winners in the class. I can't move right back into the ring, unfortunately, because we're losing signal. The new winner in that big class was a brawl of Jimmy and Vicky Wood and Coach Randolph, founded their board in 1826. Our thanks to
no,
the
I'm
Barlows
thinking of that.
for their support in that class.
So first in that class went to JH and VG Wood, Pope's Randolph. Second, also to the Woods with Pope's Russian. Third was the Woods with Pope's Rollo. Fourth went to Barlow Brothers, Denies' Ringmaster. Fifth went to JH and VG Wood with Pope's Rector. And they also took sixth place with Pope's Redback. So that's the result for Class 13. Class 14 will have two bulls forward. Bull born or between 1st of January and 31st of March 2024, and there are two entries in this class. So there we are, there are two bulls for class 14 in the ring. They'll just parade and then they will present for the judge individually. So 279 is up first. 279 is from T and J Hassel, and it's Fishpool Rocky, born 21st of January 2024.
So, ladies and gentlemen, first place going to Lord Stevenson and White Farm Girl. Big hand for you, that shrinking down there.
Two exhibits forward, I would believe, for class 14.
So second bull forward in class 14 is 280 from PA and SM Cade, and this one is Cade Romeo, born 14th of January 2024. So just the two bulls forward in this class.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you put your hands together for young Miss Molly Stevenson and White Horse Glenn's Glamour Girl? Winner of the novice winner. Second place, Tracy Burton, Berkshire Granby, Lancashire Hardison, Haynes Dickinson in third. Very, very well done. She's also much prettier than her father as well. You usually get away with it. Hang on, Molly, we want you to go around again. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time. Look at of the novice and heavy
So,
horse
ladies and
class.
gentlemen, here's
This
to the
is
dog.
Molly Stevenson on
2 balls forward for 1st of January, 31st of March class. 2 in the ring, both born in January 2024. Just as you're watching it parading, the Gunther family are another family who are supporting this show from down in Norfolk.
Standing in first place is 280 from PA and SM Cade Romeo, and in second 279 T&J Hassels, Fishpool Rocky.
Docility is what they focus on when they breed their Simmentals, and that's why they chose it. They supply local commercial farms with bulls, including females. Maternal characteristics are also a strong feature of the Gunther's Covent herd. Family-run farm, also a country store on the farm. Norwich City Football Club. Paul's other great love in life. Do you enjoy it as well, Linda? Yep, they both enjoy Norwich City. You have a few ups and downs. 1 minute you're up, next minute you're down. Anyway, that's the Gunther family. We stick in Norfolk for the Steggles family. From
you know those concrete bollards with chains
There,
Durham to the west of Norwich, the Waxham prefix.
There we go. That's the result for class 14. First is the Cade team with Cade Romeo. Second goes to T&J Hazel with Fishpool Rocky. Congratulations to them.
Grandfather imported Simmental cattle into the country back in 1973, one of the very early importations. They were reintroduced onto the farm quite recently. They aim to build their numbers to put finished animals through our farm shop. Just another connection between the supply of good beef in this country to customers from Simmental cattle. They run a farm shop down there.
We have one more class of bulls, which is class, oh no, we have 2 more, sorry. Class 15 will be next. Bull born in 2023, and we have 2 entries for that class. So we'll just wait for them to come in. The rain is coming down now, a bit heavier. Hopefully it won't last too long.
That's the Waxham prefix on the Steggles cattle. We move to a different part of the country, move back here to the north of England for the Fittons, as those bulls still parade in the ring.
I know if you can have a little blanket around.
Bolton here in the county. Robert, Louise, Tom, Chloe, Margaret, all part of the show team that are supporting this Simmental show, 138 of the next farm. So pedigree bulls to other breeders as their aim. They look for width in the animals.
So here we go.
Like girls and their boys to look like
281
boys.
is coming out from Peter Hatton. This is Whackton Peroni. And he's followed by 282 from Paul Gunther, Fair Covert Peacock. So those are the 2 for this class 15, bull born in 2023.
That would be my opinion, but then I was born in the county. That's the Fittons. The Searles are another group, another team, a family team, brother and sister. From, again, down there in East Anglia. Still Cross, UILT. Cross is the prefix on Marcus and Helen Cattle. Marcus works as a farm manager. Helen works with the agricultural section for the local council. Big cows with a good pelvis to match. Milky cow.
So in front of our judge at the moment, we have bull number 281. This is Whackton Peroni from Peter Hatton. He was born 9th of April 2023.
program. We've got class winners again in the ring as Jimmy lines up these two bulls in this early 24 class.
This should be alright. Oh, extra shit. That's
282 is coming forward now. This one is Fur Covert Peacock from Paul Gunther,
We have moved on. While I was,
born 8th of January
proudly introducing
2023.
you to our
So the two
Simmental
bulls
breeders
forward
around
in
the
this
country,
class.
we've moved on from the early 24 bulls to two more senior exhibits. We have class 15 bulls born 2023. Two exhibits in the front, two in the rear. 281 is born April 23 for those watching with a professional eye. 282 is a bull born in January 23. In order that I can complete my tour of the country, I've got two more cards in front of me. I might have one other breeder that I haven't seen a card from. But we come back to Lancashire and we focus on the work of the Barlow family with their Simmentals. They're a beef and dairy herd with about 400 head of cattle in total on the farm here in the county. They chose the Simmental breed because of its ability to finish so easily at an early age and because of its great temperament. They sell bulls, a huge crop every year at Sterling and locally I'm sure as well. A few in pedigree herds but principally two commercial men. Looking to focus on good tops and good flanks with females with milking ability. That is a trend we've seen all the way through the introduction to our breeders of Simmental. The family has a trailer distribution leadership in major cities of the Rifle Williams region. Online facility to buy your Rifle Williams spares, which you can find
Sorry.
advertised nationally. The Barlow family. Father Michael, not yet retired, so I'm told, is still
Standing
milking
in first place is
120
281 from Peter Hatton, which is Whackton
on a regular
Peroni.
basis, whether he does
And
it
in
every
second
morning,
place
every
will be
evening,
Paul
I'm not quite
Gunther
sure.
with Fur
But
Covert
anyway, he's
Peacock
there around today,
282.
not reacting in any way to what I'm saying. But well done to the family supporting these classes and John putting a huge effort into making sure this national show works here in Lancashire. Prize winners in the ring, your two bulls, and we're joined again by our friends from the Paragon Veterinary Group, and you have Adam in the ring this time to assist Jimmy in presentation.
No problem.
So your first prize in the ring
So
goes to Peter Hatton
281
with
goes to
a Waxton
Peter
Prefix
Hatton. He takes the
bull
first
that
prize
he
in
would have
this
bought from
class
the Steggles
15
family, born
with
in
Whackton
April
Peroni.
23.
And
Paul
Paul Gunther
Gunther with
takes the second
Virgo
place with
Peacock, a bull born
282 Fur
January
Covert
23,
Peacock.
standing as reserve. As I get back towards the speaker, I'm just going to stop Peter for a second because he's the one exhibitor of Simmentals that I haven't met on the program so far today. Whereabouts are you farming these Simmentals? Stoke-on-Trent, it's down there in the Midlands. How many are you breeding from? Just the one. In other words, it's a new introduction, and you're building a herd, hoping to be, maybe, we'll see. Anyway, he's got a wonderful bull there. Proud and obviously know the skills are showing in the show ring. Well done, Peter. Thank you for your contribution, as with everyone else with their Simmental cattle.
So we have one more class, class 16, bull born on or before 31st of December 2022.
Cattle, we might just wait until we've got Simmentals in the ring. We've hopefully covered everybody with their cattle here on the showground.
So here we are, 283, and this one is from Storer Smith Simmentals, and this one is Storer Smith Navarone, and he was born 16th of December 2022. He's the only entrant in this last class of bulls.
So, ladies and gentlemen, a single exhibit in the ring for this final class for individual exhibits, this final class for bulls of the Simmental breed. And that is a bull born December 22. Bull that will have already bred one or two crops of calves on the farm where it's been kept.
So our judge will just take a closer look at our exhibit in this last class.
This is a national show of Simmental cattle, bull cattle in a judging ring, and you'll see in any other on any other showground in the country. In the United Kingdom this year, I'm told. So just enjoy the spectacle of a mature Simmental bull. Receiving a few kind comments from our judge, Jimmy Max. He's a big, strong, mature bull. I would ask Jimmy, how many times you had to go up on tiptoes to see over the top of a Simmental bull? He is something of good stature.
There we are, there's the red ticket awarded, so congratulations to Storer Smith Simmentals on their first place.
For this national show.
So that concludes all our individual classes now. I believe we will be judging male champion. So he will remain in the ring while we get our other first prize bull back into the ring.
So, ladies and gentlemen, don't disappear. You're enjoying this Simmental cattle because we're going straight to male champion. We're going to have individual prize winners from each of our male classes, each of the age groups that we have judged these Simmental bulls in. That's why your senior bull is staying. We're going to bring out all down through the classes for male champion British Simmental bulls.
So we're now doing male champion.
This show and also this national show of Simmental cattle.
So
family stand there with that senior bull. I think they're the one exhibitor, farmer in my tour of the country that has not quite been completed because they represent the Storer Smith family. Richard, Louise, Justin, Ellie, Beth, Natalie, and I think that's probably Justin and Ellie in the ring, the bull that won that class.
So we're just bringing back our first prize winning bulls. So these will be number 267 from MV Hicks and Sons, number 275 from JH and VG Wood, Popes Randolph, lot 280 from PA and SM Cade Romeo, 281 from Peter Hatton, Whackton Peroni, and 283 Storer Smith Simmentals with Storer Smith of Navarone.
I doubt that Richard has really, but he's quite happy to have two the youngsters who responsibility for the battle in the ring. So that's the Storer Smith. England of this country is home. To be more precise, it is Uttoxeter in Staffordshire. Richard Lewis, mum and dad, Storer Smith, farming in that region. So, ladies and gentlemen, you have bull champion, male champion. Simmental Cattle, National Show 25. The Simmental breed, the mother of all breeds. The bulls of the breed are sold successfully in sales in the north of England and Scotland principally to commercial men who are looking for bulls to put on their suckling cows. And also to pedigree breeders who are obviously looking to improve the stock on their farm. There's been a focus on producing polled Simmentals. Very good friends of mine, the Saxon family, would have led that campaign with the Heathrow Simmentals that they successfully sold last October. Others looking at polled Simmentals. One of the families who've been involved with the breed from very early times are the Evans family, breeding under the Wroxall prefix. They've been breeding them successfully for about 4 generations of the family and from very early days. On the farm there, in the heart of the country, very close to the old Royal Showground. They're receiving more and more requests for homozygous polled wool. And this is the gene that they're currently trying to perfect with the use of their latest stud wool. A focus that there has been cattle breeding over the last 20 or 30 years.
There we go, that's our male champion today, 283.
But if you breed out the horns before they're born, then that can be seen as a success. So, ladies and gentlemen, in the ring here and around it, we have Team British Simmental from this country today. Team Simmy, and you have the best bulls from their classes today. Best bulls brought here by a selection of the breeders who have brought the
So the tap went to 283 Storer Smith Simmentals with Storer Smith Navarone for the male champion today. We're just waiting for the reserve male to be tapped out.
The blue light's still on. Just remember what number microphone.
There you have your champion male and your reserve champion male. Congratulations to the breeders with those cattle. I'm just going to go to the other three in the line first and introduce to you the young bull that is in the hands of Henry Hicks on behalf of you and Father Malcolm. Well done, Henry, with the first prize winner. Well done to my friends from the Kay family with their first prize winning young bull again in the ring. And the bigger hat, who I met only just a few minutes ago, with that mature bull, that whacker bull, that he will be using to breed the cattle. I can't go too much further, but I need
What
to
number is the reserve,
just
please? Excuse
identify
me.
without losing
Excuse me, the guy in the
microphone,
white coat.
your champion. And that is the bull.
Excuse me.
83, which is being shown here by the younger
What number is
generation
that one, please?
of
Do you
the
know?
now retired Richard Louise. Stora Smith here in the ring from Newcastle. Give them a round of applause, if you please. Mum and Dad, of course.
Ladies and gentlemen, judges now coming.
Put in by the younger generation to show that ball successfully. That is a reserve male.
Yeah.
275, which is
275 is your reserve male. 275 goes to JH and VG Wood with Popes
Robert
Randolph.
showing
No matter what you say.
Randolph the ball to stand as reserve. Jimmy, if you want to come this way and say a few words about your balls, no, he doesn't. He'll leave it. He's looking at power and strength. He's looking at paternal characteristics. In other words, male characteristics within his champion and reserve. He has got a tremendously strong champion male in the show ring from the Stora Smith that he is proud to put up to represent the breed. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to judge our champion here in the ring. I think the Shires are dominating the countryside ring, so we'll stick to our champion. If you want to see these cattle on parade later today, we would hopefully have a parade at match 4:30 in that main ring. It will.
So we're now going to go on, I believe, and judge overall champion.
National show, and it will conclude.
We'll just have some photographs taken at the moment and then we'll move on to do overall champion.
That is the main cattle parade on the showgrounds at 4:30 this afternoon. In the meantime, we're going to keep our Simmentals here in this judging ring. We're going to judge our supreme, our national champion for 2025.
What?
Because the Shire horses are in there.
Michael. They normally judge it in there, don't they? Why is it going to happen here, is it?
The winner of the age-of-25, this is Boston's George, ridden by Katie Lowe.
How do you know they're in here?
They just said.
That'll suit us.
So we're just taking some photographs of the male champion and the reserve, and then we'll move on and we're going to do our Supreme Championship in this ring. Normally the overall champion would be done in the main ring, but due to the Shire horses taking a little bit longer, I believe they're just going to do the overall champion in this ring. So that will follow in a few minutes for you. If you just bear with us while we wait for them to organise judging of Supreme Champion.
Stole that there. Get on Britain as well.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we're just waiting patiently for exhibitors with their champion and their reserve champion females from judging about an hour ago. And then we will have our overall champion, Simmental. In the eyes of our judge this morning, Judge Jimmy. Waiting for two females. You have standing in the ring your champion, the big bull, the mature bull. You have your reserve champion, that young bull, showing that potential to mature into a bull of similar
Are you sitting down?
stature to our champion.
So we're just waiting for them to bring out the female champion and the reserve. Female champion, just to remind you, was 252 from the Cade family. Cade, Kathleen's Rockstar. Reserve female was 258 from Paul Gunther for COVID. Peggy. Just getting them ready, and they'll be out in a minute or two, and we'll do our overall champion Simmental here at the National English Show at the Royal Lancashire. There we are, there's our female champion just coming back into the ring, 252. Cade, Kathleen's Rockstar. And she will go up against the male champion, 283. Stora Smith Simmental's Stora Smith Navarone for overall champion supreme Simmental today here at the English National Show.
1, 2, ladies and gentlemen, this is the finale. This is the big moment for our Simmental breeders here on this Lancashire Showground, this national show. We have a parade. We will have, I hope, the 4 animals. We're looking at a junior interbreed, a junior overall champion. So you've got your best heifer, young heifer number 252. You've got your best young bull, who stood reserve in the male championship in the 50 under. This is junior champion.
At the moment we are judging junior champion.
Junior, that's junior, Simmental cattle, bull, right here in the county, a heifer, but
Junior champion goes to 252.
Jimmy, our judge this morning, junior champion, British Simmental, from the Cade family, the Pope's family, the Wood family, standing there in reserve in the ring. Give them both a round of applause if you would please. A huge accolade again to the Cades with their females standing as junior champion here this morning, well, here this afternoon. And another success for Jimmy and Vicky, Harry and Hannah with their both 3 picks.
So your junior champion is 252 from the Cade family. That one is Cade Kathleen's Rockstar. And 275 is your reserve junior. That one is from JH and VG Wood, and that's Pope's Randolph.
Is live streaming these results and the whole competition to the whole world. How many logged in at the moment, Robert? About 400. About 400 breeders of Simmental cattle.
Well
Many
done
different
to our
breeders in
junior
this
champion and
interesting
our
breed.
reserve junior
Logged
champion.
in to the live streaming of this judging here in the ring. Worldwide interest in the breed of Simmental cattle, the British element of the breed, where farmers have focused on improving the whole time the cattle that they breed on their farms. This breed was first imported into the country in the very early 1970s. And from those early importations, as we improved them to suit our farming conditions in this country, we have attached to the breed in this country the British Simmental name. Overall champion. Best animal Simmental on the showground.
So we're now judging, I believe, overall
Two
champion.
families with their Simmental cattle. Two families with youngsters who are focusing on the presentation of these cattle.
So we have the male champion, the bull 283, Stora Smith Navarone, against the heifer 252 from PA and SM Cade, and that's Cade Kathleen's Rockstar.
Tapped out by our judge today. Cambridgeshire, the home of the breeding, the family with the heifer. Uttoxeter, Staffordshire.
So this is what it all comes down to. This is our overall champion at the English National Show. Male against female.
Home of the family with the animal. They're both homebred cattle. Takes 9 minutes for tries. We're going to go. He's obviously seen both of these animals in classes earlier, in championships, male and female. He's been involved in breeding Simmental cattle, supporting farmers like the Clemences, who won an array of prizes at the Royal Show in the early 2000s, with Boddington Estate, with Sterling prefix Simmental cattle, the two principal herds that Jimmy has supported in a career as a stockman, which started up in Scotland.
And
with
there is the tap.
His father, a stockman before him. He's
So
chosen the bull
the
to
bull.
represent the breed as champion Simmental.
So that's 283 from Stora Smith's with Stora Smith Navarone. Many congratulations to the family on their overall champion.
Uttoxeter, Staffordshire, with their
So he's Stora Smith Navarone, and he was
Richard Louise,
first prize in class number 16. So congratulations to them.
At breeding these wonderful Simmental cattle on the farm back in Uttoxeter. Mum and Dad want to retire, so it won't be long before you will be in charge. But in the meantime, a round of applause once more, if you would please, to the Stora Smiths with their bull standing as champion. To the Cade family, nearly replicating last year's success with a young heifer, which stood as Simmental champion in the show rings just 12 months ago, but still standing here as reserve champion with another female. Our team with the presentation include our sponsors here in the show ring, one of our team of 6, and it is the Paragon Vet Group, represented in the ring by both Adam and Emily.
So our champion today again is the bull 283 from Stora Smith Simmental's Stora Smith Navarone. Our reserve overall champion goes to 252, the female champion from the Cade family, Cade Kathleen's Rockstar.
promoted
Congratulations
good genetics
to
for
everyone
British
who's turned out cattle
cattle
here
all over
today
the
at
world.
this Simmental National
He's
English
now got a
Show.
young team around
A
him.
tremendous show
Hammersmith,
of
Paddy
stock for
Clark,
everyone to
David
enjoy.
Christopher in the ring,
And many
representing
congratulations to all
the
our winners today.
Giants this morning. So, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the judging of individual exhibits. We still have a pairs class to judge in the ring. But I would like to thank again everyone for British Simmental for putting up with me and listening to me on the microphone as you watch your cattle being judged. I've done my best to promote your breed to the audience here on the Lancashire Showground. I'm going to disappear back to the main ring for a few minutes, but if I get the chance I'll come back here. I will just thank again the sponsors of your competitions here, as well as the two that are represented in the ring. You have Charles Billington, you have Galloway MacLeod. You have Lloyd's Animal Feeds, of course, represented in the ring by Chris Martindale, also president of the Simmental Society, also chief steward here in the ring this morning and out in the marquee behind. Lloyd's Animal Feeds, before I forget the business that Chris represents. Those are your principal sponsors. In case I don't get back to the ring, Jimmy McMillan. Can we have a round of applause for Jimmy, from everyone here who knows anything about Simmental? Thank you for your time in judging this morning. I know you got up at about 2 o'clock this morning to drive up. We're trying to book in the hotel at 7 o'clock. You're doing pretty well to be still standing, I think, Jimmy. Well done, and thank you for your stint here in the ring.
Are you related to Steve?
We're doing pairs.
What?
Pairs.
I'm a bit of pork pie and sandwich. Good idea. Look at all that in there. Huh?
Come on, give her a big round of applause. Well done, Imogen. So that concludes, ladies and gentlemen, our horse race competition.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think as ringmaster here for the Countryside Ring, for better words, let's have a thank you to Delma for her contribution in commentary and everyone with their Shire horses this morning. Can we have one more round of applause and a thank you from all of you to Delma and the Shire horse, the heavy horse team. Programme for this ring for the rest of the afternoon. If you want to see Simmental cattle, they are still judging classes, and you'll see some quite impressive displays, 14 and 16 cattle. Field nurse has been running since 2016, providing health advice to the rural communities, signposting people to appropriate services. The aim of the service is to promote physical and mental health and well-being.
So we've got our pairs coming out now.
Field Nurse is a registered charity, and we'll be grateful to any donations. If you want to meet their nurses, you can do so in many of our local auction marts. Otley on a Monday, Rock on a Tuesday, Little Road on a Tuesday, Skipton and Bentham on Wednesdays, as well as Penrith and Gisborne on Thursdays and Saturdays. That's the field service with their here just to the eastern side, as we look at it from the commentary position, the right hand side also the Myers Crop. We had an ex-student judging our Aberdeen Angus cattle. Man brought up in Lancashire, educated at Myers Crop, and now farming cattle on a farm up in Scotland. Just one example. Someone moving through the system, supported by the team at Myers Crop. Gisborne and Wicknall's, two related businesses. Wicknall's under the management of Tom, a fifth generation family, with that knowledge in rural land and property management, and are assisting others in his team. The team from Gisborne, led this morning by Jack Pickup, Jack on the stand, together with other members of the team at Gisborne, very active local livestock market. Cattle judging rings, and then we come to the Aberdeen Angus stand, and breeders of those cattle in this region. Happy to talk to you about what is the country's top beef breed today, the Aberdeen Angus. Food in this area supplied very kindly on the showground by a business with a farm shop and an outdoor catering operation.
So it looks like we've got the champion
Jess,
pair,
Anna and Bethany, the bank top
number
farm shop.
287.
Better taste, less miles. You can shop with them on the farm-based farm shop at Littleborough, here in the county. West Road, Littleborough. Home at the bank top farm shop. They'll sell you an Angus burger.
What's your number? Oh yeah, 287. I can see it. Yeah. Searle? Yeah, Marcus Searle takes first prize in the group in the pairs. What's your number? Please. 275. Who's it for?
Porps, Woodsies.
Who?
Woodsies, Porps.
Oh. 290 Popes, JH and VG Wood take second place, and the Steggles take third in the pairs. And it's raining very hard now.
Showground here from the Western Bradford based Horner shearing business, selling a lot more shearing clothing and equipment. Charlotte, the Saturday.
So just to confirm, in the pairs, first went to Marcus Searle, 287. Second went to JH and VG Wood, 290. And third went to RE and SHW Steggles. Popes Wood.
Review here, as well as our United Utilities, sort of forestry, Dodge, tree surgeons, and that's in the tree. I think we've been around in a big circle. Everyone who's happy to talk about their businesses, So back to the ring, and we will be again.
I think now we have group of 4.
Time with some of the presentation from
I think we have one group of 4, I think, to come out. Might be wrong. There might not be any groups of 4. Because all the cattle are going back inside.
George, what's happening? Is there a freeze? Fours. No freeze?
No. Group of 4. Pair or group of 4? Mm-hmm. All right. Right. So we have one group of 4 in the ring. This one looks to be from RE and SHW Steggles. And this looks like we have a group 4 coming out from JH and VG Wood. From Popes. So just the 2 groups of 4.
Excuse me, Amy.
There we are. So the first prize in the group of 4 goes to the Woods of Pope Herd. Congratulations to them. And second goes to RE and SHW Steggles with their group of 4. That brings to a conclusion our live stream for the Simmental English National Show here at the Royal Lancashire Show on Saturday 19th of July. Thanks for watching. We hope you've enjoyed the live stream presentation.